The death is announced of our beloved mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, Marie Raymonise Poleon John, better known as Raymond, Momon or Manodrix, of Espérance-Joselle. She passed away peacefully at her residence on Thursday, 9th August 2018 at 11:30 p.m. at the age of 95. She was predeceased by her husband, Norix Antoine John. Left to celebrate her life are 7 daughters: Geraldine Stanislas of Rabot Estate, Soufrière, proprietress of Country Breeze Creole Restaurant; Rosalind Alfred, also known as Maléon, of Market Road, Soufrière; Helena Dominique, also known as Usulta, of Espérance-Joselle; Christine Louise in Martinique; Anne Augustine of Espérance-Joselle, who was also her caretaker; Amy Nathaniel, also known as Miss Rose, of Forbenier-Soufrière, who was also her caretaker; Évariste Poleon Clesset in Martinique. 2 sons: Robert Augustin, also known as Kelly, of Boisden, Joselle; Paul Poleon, also known as Understand Me, of Rivière-Miton, Castries. 62 grandchildren: Honorable Herod Stanislas, Member of Parliament for Soufrière, for Saint-Jacques, and Minister with responsibility for physical planning in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Physical Planning, Cooperatives, and Natural Resources. Sharona Stanislas, teacher at Joselle Secondary School. Harvey Stanislas, ICT officer attached to the Soufrière ICT Access Center. Verena Johnson in the USA. Claudia Alfred, teacher at Etangs Combined School. Joseph and Fabrice Augustin, both employed of Herod's Tours and Taxi Services. Rudolpha Augustin of Espérance-Joselle. Alexander Poleon, also known as Tony and family of Boisden, Soufrière. Vanessa and Alan Augustin in Castries. Cuthbert Nathaniel, Managing Director of Nathaniel and Associates in Castries. Chester and Vincent Nathaniel in Soufrière. Malika Favrier and family in Trinidad. Carissa Nathaniel, employed of OJO Labs, Vieux. Strasser Nathaniel in the USA. Kennedy and Lester Polio in Martinique. Gladys and Giovanni Polio in France. William Polio, also known as Mikey, building contractor in Martinique. Alan Louise in Martinique. Moise Louise and Beatrice Louise in the USA. Margaret in Martinique. Hilary and Emmanuel Dominique and Placita Augustine, also known as Chabine, all of Espérance-Joselle. Leona, Catherine, Sylvia, and Titus, all of Castries. Florence Augustine, also known as Frida, employed of Hotel Chocolat. Charitina Alexander, also known as Clara, market vendor of Soufrière. Joan, Elizabeth, Dexter, and Kent Alfred, all of Market Road, Soufrière. Pastor Steve Alfred in the UK. Sheila, Sharon, Nadej, Sandy, Chris, Claudia, and Pastor Tony Alfred, all in the USA. Nicodilas Augustine, Sergeant 368 of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. Winston Augustine in Castries. Samantha and Roger Augustine in Canada. Myra and Lucilla Augustine in Castries. Alusha Augustine in Castries, employed of Rennick and Company. Carius Augustine, minibus operator on the Soufrière Castries route. Alicia Augustine in the USA. Euphemia, Paulina, and Tanya Hippolyte, all of Ansla Verde, Canaries. Romanus Wilson, taxi driver of Castries. Kerwin Modeste, Jalique Polio in Martinique. 107 great-grandchildren including Faith and Nathan Alfred, Caden Janke, Creighton, Noah, Tukel, and Autumn Stanislas. Jemiah Favrier, Carissa and Joel Augustin, Antonicius Poleon, Mendel and Jama Nathaniel, Imanus and Vanel Dominique, Liana and Ghana Alfred, Ashley Richardson. 17 great-great-grandchildren. 4 adopted children: Alban Daisy and family of Cicero employed of Wasco, Juliana Daisy and family of Esperance Choiseul, Natalie Daisy and family of Esperance Choiseul employed of Country Breeze, Creole Restaurant. Marie Charles and family of Esperance Choiseul employed of Ladera Resort. Sons-in-law: Alphonsus Stanislas of Rabot Estate Soufre, retired principal of Soufre Comprehensive Secondary School. Daniel Louisi, retired teacher in Martinique. Patrick Nathaniel, retired fisherman of Aubenier Soufre. Ralph Clesset, contractor in Martinique. Grandson-in-law: Murray Alfred, taxi driver of Esperance Choiseul. Daughters-in-law: Lucita Poleon of Rivière Mito Castries. Bernice Augustine, also known as Cyan, of Boisden Choiseul. Nieces and nephews: Henrietta and Lucy George, Alfonso and Romeo John, all of Ravino Choiseul. Esther of Londonderry Saltibus. Henrietta Augustine, also known as Bellas of Belfort Soufre. Francis Augustine, also known as Aput of Belfort Soufre. Mauricia Augustine and Maurice Prentice of Soufre. Mayeta of Victoria Choiseul. Augustine John in St. Croix. Several close relatives including Gail MacDonald, Joan Jean-Philippe, Charlie Augustine, Pamphile Charles, all of Soufre. Close friends: Virgie Snack of Soufre, Batilia Charles and family of Rabot Estate Soufre, Ernia Clement, Raymonise Dominique, Denise and Hazel St. Bryce, Donna Alcindor, all of Esperance Choiseul. Lucretia James, also known as Madua of Yefo, Jennifer Alce, Nikia Fletcher, and Nika Pascal, all of Soufre. Also left to mourn: the Grant family of Derville, the Herman family of Dulce, the Jean family of Belfort and Etangs, the Augustine family of Belfort, Myers-Bridge and Reunion, the Stephen family of Choiseul, the John family of Ravenel, the Sidney family of Myers-Bridge, the St. Bryce and Dominic family of Esperance, the Louisi family of Montgouge, children of deceased Iona Matre of Chateau Belair, the entire community of Esperance, Dulce, Boisden, Franciou, Ravenel, and Montgouge. Many other relatives and friends too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Marie Raymonise Poleon John, better known as Raymond, Momon, or Manorix, will be held on Friday, 31st August 2018 at Our Lady of the Assumption Church, Soufre, at 2:30 p.m. The body will then be laid to rest at the Choiseul Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, Vieux. May she rest in perfect peace.